Hello, this is Eric at the Prince George Ford, and we're taking a look at the 2019 Ford F-350 in a Lariat trim, powered by a 6.7-liter Powerstroke turbo diesel V8. You've got plenty of power for towing, hauling, and 4x4ing, and this unit in particular has quite a few upgrades done here at Ford professionally, such as a 6-inch BDS Lift, these 20-inch Moto Metal rims with the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, the tires on there, as well as the color-matched fender flares to match the bottom color of the truck, which is pretty nice. Some heavy-duty bulletproof rubber mud flaps as well, that's pretty cool. And dual steering shocks as well, that's another one. But this thing comes kitted out with quite a few nice upgrades, but let's take a look inside. So first looking in the back, where you have very spacious seating for three, nice full leather interior as well. And these seats do fold up and out of the way completely to reveal a storage box, which can be collapsed, but it is pretty nice since you can lock the seats at the hinge to turn this into a locking storage box. So that's pretty nice. And then looking here in the center, first here, you have fold-out armrest with two cup holders, or if you can see that, and then two more right there, as well as a 12-volt, two USBs, and a 110 volt. And then left and right heated seats for your back passengers. So your back passengers are pretty well equipped back here. But now looking at the front, where you have power mirrors, power windows, and power locks, as well as power telescoping mirrors, which I guess feeds into that as well. And then you do have three memory buttons for your power adjustable driver's seat, power adjustable steering wheel, and your audio levels and mirrors, so that's pretty nice. So now sitting in the truck with it running, it is of course a brand new truck, but looking at the steering wheel on the right hand side, you have your hands-free phone and radio controls, and on the left hand side you have your cruise control buttons, as well as your controls for your center screen here, where you can look through a bunch of your truck's information, such as a digital speedometer, diff, exhaust fluid, engine info, transmission temperature, your gauges for your diff and whatnot, your tire pressures, and then you can go through your towing, all of that info, and your off-road status, as well as settings for a bunch of your accessories and features, as well as your trip and fuel here, where you can cycle through like distance driven, fuel used, all that stuff. And then you do have a favorites view where you can put any of those subcategories for ease of access, so that's pretty neat too. But then moving on to the center, your infotainment screen, which is radio, Sirius, and Bluetooth, I believe, so you do have some options there for whatever you want to listen to, however you want to listen to it. And then you have your digital climate controls with heated steering wheel here and dual climate, so everyone can stay comfy. And then you have your Bluetooth phone controls, navigation, so you're hopefully not going to get lost on your travels, and whatever apps you may have installed, as well as settings for your screen and a bunch of other stuff in your vehicle. But then it is also your backup camera with rear sensors that will alert you if you're about to hit something, so hopefully you can avoid that. But then moving down, you have your physical climate controls down here with heated and air-conditioned seats for the for the driver and the front passenger, so everyone can stay comfy no matter the weather. And then to the left, you have your 4x4 controls and towing controls, and to the right, you have a 12-volt and 110-volt again. Then down below here, you have this compartment, which is host to two USBs and some space for your phone, perhaps, while it is charging. Vehicle does also come outfitted with a B&O premium sound system, so your music is going to sound pretty nice in this truck. It is also a push-to-start with a proximity key, so just put it in your pocket or purse and you're good to go. And then finally looking here, you have your two cup holders that can be turned into four if you're feeling crazy, and also this tray, which comes out to reveal a smaller tray underneath. Then finally you have your locking armrest / compartment here, which has a removable tray and is just generally very spacious and has yet another 12-volt inside, so that's pretty neat. But then looking up, you do have a big old panoramic moonroof with a shade that can be retracted so you can see out. That's nice. And then finally you have 6 auxiliary switches up here, which can be wired up to your choosing, whatever you need. But that should cover our look at the interior. So now if you're interested in this monster of a truck, feel free to give us a call at 250-563-8111, or just come on down to the dealership and have a look for yourself, and have a nice day.